What's good, Wizards fans? My allergies acted up a little bit today, guys, but a good win, a good way to close out. excuse me, the summer league for the Washington Wizards. A win over the Milwaukee Bucks, 91-79. Bub Carrington has another great game, a double double. With what did he have? He had 13 points and 15 rebounds. He had a double double, or he had 14 rebounds with like 5 minutes to go or 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Excuse me. Yeah, he was just rebounding. Like, he didn't shoot the ball well to this whole, really the majority of the game. 5 for 14, 1 for 7 from the 3-point line. But that's what I really like about Bub Carrington, is that he can do other things than just score. Like, he can rebound, he can pass, like he can fill out the stat sheet. You know, he can really go out there and fill out the stat sheet. I put the over on Prize Picks for over 26 points, rebounds, and assists, and he cleared that easily. And they were winning the majority of the game, but the Bucks came back, and the Bucks stole the lead in the third quarter, and they had the lead in the fourth quarter too. But the Wizards had to storm back. Taylor Funk, man, he can shoot the leather off the basketball. 29 points tonight, 8 for 16 from the 3-point line, just ridiculous. I thought we did rely on the 3-point shot a little too much tonight. We shot how many threes? We shot 50 threes. That's a lot of threes, guys. That's a lot of threes. The Bucks shot 33. We shot 17 more threes than the Bucks. And we started the first quarter off really hot. Like, Keyshawn George hit 2 threes. He went 3 for 3 from the 3-point line for the whole game with 9 points. 18 of the Wizards' 21 shot attempts in the first quarter were 3-pointers. 18 threes. We shot 18 threes in the first quarter. It's a lot of threes. We went 8 for 18, 44%. In the first quarter, we're up 29-19. And then we slowed down from the 3-point line. That's when the Bucks caught up with us. They started the full court press. We started full court press them at one point. But when the three stopped falling, live by the three, die by the three, the Bucks came back. They were putting pressure on our defense. Ty Washington was scoring. Number 41 was getting to the basket, and he had a nice dunk on the Wizards as well. But I thought we did rely on the three a little too much, and then we started hitting the three. We started pushing the pace and running the floor. John Butler had a couple nice transition dunks. That's what I want to see from Sarr, is him rim running more. I thought John Butler did a better job at rim running than what Alex Sarr did in the 3 games that Alex Sarr played in, or the 4 games that Alex Sarr played in. Alex Sarr should have played, but it's not his decision. I think Will Dawkins, whoever made the decision for him not to play in the last game, but he should have played, in my opinion. But John Butler Jr. did a really good job. He shot 5 for 15, which is pretty awful too. 3 for 10, which is kind of similar to Alex Sarr, but he actually made a shot. Like, Alex Sarr went 0 for 15. John Butler went 5 for 15 instead of 0 for 15 when Alex Sarr took 15 shots. And John Butler had 13 points, 5 assists, and 5 boards. He had one really nasty block, a really nice block. He was a +7. Keyshawn George was a +12. Bub was a +6. Jules Bernard had a good game, 16 points. He was a +6. Keyshawn was a +12. Taylor Funk was a +11 as well. Pat Baldwin didn't play. Johnny Davis didn't play. And Sarr did not play. But, yeah, I mean, like I said, live by the three, die by the three. But they started to get into the paint. Taylor Funk made a really nice pass to John Butler in transition. He had a dunk. Somebody else made a nice pass to John Butler Jr. in transition. He had a nice dunk. And then Keyshawn George kind of hit a dagger 3 to push the lead out further. And then Bub put the nail in the coffin as well with a transition dunk to finish off the game. So, I mean, this was a good all-around win. You look at Bub's numbers, man, he's put on a show. I really think he deserves to make an all-NBA Summer League team. I know it doesn't really matter and stuff like that. We've seen Glenn Rice Jr. get all-Summer League team. We see Troy Brown Jr. get all-Summer League team, and those guys didn't really pan out in the NBA. So I'm not really getting all tied up into whether he gets all-Summer League team or not, but he certainly deserves it, man. He deserves it. 20 points in a game. You look at his game log, in the games that he played in the Summer League, I mean, he put up some good numbers. Bub put up some really good numbers. Yeah, he had 19 points the first game, 18 points the second game, 20 points the third game, 9 points and 5 rebounds the fourth game. And then the fifth game, he had 13 points, 15 rebounds. So he had a double-double in the last game. So he was a stat sheet stuffer, especially as a rookie. I think he should at least make the second team all Summer League for sure. And he was a big part in the wins that we had too. So this was a good win. The Bucks have not won a game at all in Summer League, but, you know, I'll take it. This is a good momentum builder for the guys for Bub and Keyshawn going into the offseason and going into the regular season. But I do think Sarr should have played for sure. I really think he should have played. Marquise Noel was a little erratic today. I'm a big fan of his game, but he was a little all over the place. And how many turnovers did he have? He had 3 turnovers and 1 assist. He had 0 assists and 3 turnovers. He was a little erratic today, and he bricked a floater pretty bad. But, you know, he puts pressure on the defense. He's very, very quick. He's as quick as a cat, and he plays really, really hard. So I'm always going to be a fan of Marquise Noel ever since he came out of TCU. I'm a big fan of his game. Eric Stevenson, I thought he tried. You know, he tried to do a putback dunk, but he missed. He had 5 points. Who else? Jules Bernard, like I said, he had a good game. 5 for 13 from the field, 2 for 8 from the three-point line, 4 for 6 from the free throw line. But yeah, like I said, just talking about Bub again, for a point guard to go out there and board like that, and we were one of the worst rebounding teams in the NBA last year. We bring in Bub, and I knew Bub was a good rebounder, but I didn't know he was going to rebound like this. Let's see if that can continue into the regular season and the regular games. If he can come in, I don't expect him to have a 15 rebound game, but you know, if he can come and have 6 rebounds, 8 rebounds, 10 rebounds one game, a triple double. Like, this is something that for the foreseeable future that I can see Bub Carrington doing. And we found out that Bub is a legit, he's a legit, you know, he can be a building piece, a building block. And we may be looking at him as our number 2 pick instead of Sarr. Honestly, you know, going down the line, we might be looking back at this like, hey, Bub was really the guy who was the gem of the draft. And Keyshawn looks good too. But like I said, it's still early for Sarr. Sarr is very talented. I think he'll come into his own sooner or later. Who knows what that will be, but Bub, we got one with Bub, man. We got to steal with Bub at 14, man. Like I said, it's not even about scoring. It's like the other things, his toughness, his physicality. Still want to see him get to the basket more, but the rebounding is really, really impressive, man. 15 boards is insane for a point guard. He's still growing. He's 18 years old. He's still growing. He's about 6'5". Who knows? He may sprout up to 6'7". You never know. You never know. So. And the shot's not falling. He got a couple offensive rebounds too. He got 3 offensive rebounds, a couple putbacks too. Like, I love that he doesn't give up on his shot. He doesn't give up on a play. Like, his motor's always going. But I do want to give Taylor Funk love too. The threes were incredible. 5 for 6 from the free throw line as well. I mean, he shot the lights out tonight. Let's see if he makes the roster. I don't think he'll make the roster, but at least the G League team for sure. We need to keep him around because we need shooters on the roster. We need guys that can space the floor and help this team out and spread the floor, make it easier for guys to score. Now we got Corey Kispert, Brogdon can shoot, but we got rid of Shamet. So I think we need to bring in another shooter. Patrick Baldwin hasn't really been consistent as a shooter. So I think Taylor Funk, let's see what happens, man. Let's see if he can be like a Duncan Robinson kind of player where, you know, he's trying to find his way in the league and he just finds a home. You know, you just never know with these guys. So, but aren't you guys, good win. The Wizards get a dub tonight. Bub Carrington looks good again. Keyshawn looks good. Hell to the Wizards. Peace.